DJ Flex. Shout out to DJ Flex out in Alexandria, Kiss 98.7 FM out there. He dug the records. He dug the records. He dug It's a Vibe, and then he liked Money Monet, and fortunately, they ended up getting picked up on the radio out there. And It's a Vibe was on the radio out there for 16 weeks, and then Money Monet charted within the top 8. You know, they do the Hot 8 at 8.
Yeah.
That charted for 8 weeks out there in Louisiana. And, you know, it's funny because I was actually out here in your city working, doing pest control. Well, that song, I'm listening on the app. I'm killing spider webs and doing all this stuff. And I got the phone and it's playing my song. Like I'm out there killing spider webs and doing my thing, and my song's on the radio. Like it was no big fucking deal, man.
Oh damn. That's awesome, man. No, that's great. That's great, man. But, no, but yeah, I love the scene. I love you know, everything you do, man. It's again, your vibe is so positive and uplifting, man. And you know, what well, before we get into like what you're gonna do next, man, like I wanted to ask you, bro, because you're very passionate about what you do, man, and I want you to kind of describe, man, for us when you get on stage, you know, and you're in front of people. I don't care if it's 5 people,
Yeah.
because I know you're gonna bring it regardless. If there's 2 people in
Yeah, exactly.
in the crowd or 2,000 people or more, you know, tell us what you feel, you know, what. If you could describe that, man, because like I said, you're passionate, and I kind of wanted to just get your take on what goes through your mind, your body, that experience, bro, when you're performing.
It's the same kind of feeling I would get like if I was pulling in a barrel, getting barrel surfing. It's that same kind of adrenaline rush. Before, as I was relearning how to live again, you know, I would get really nervous and anxious before, and to the point where I'm having anxiety, my stomach's hurting, and you know, especially when I play guitar, because my fingers, I have psoriatic arthritis, so my fingers would start giving out when I'm playing shows, and you know, I was worried about making a mistake on guitar. But now it's like the fucking movie Top Gun Maverick, man. Now it's just go time. It's like, give me the fucking mic and let me do my thing. You know, and I'm ready to go do my thing. Regardless if somebody's watching or not, I'm still gonna go and just do my thing. Move around. I enjoy moving around. I work on my performances. You know, like for the video, Tell Me, I even cut weight just for that video. Like I like if I'm building up to these big moments, like I have a whole routine. So I'm prepared when I go into those moments. But when performing, that's where I feel I'm supposed to be, man. That's what I feel like I'm supposed to be doing, entertaining people, and making people feel good. And it makes me feel good too, because I know when I'm done performing, it's just like, I feel re-energized again, you know. Like I had back-to-back shows Friday and Saturday, and it felt really good because I hadn't performed maybe for like 3 weeks, and I miss it, you know. Like I'm like, damn, like it's just that energy, that stoke, that adrenaline that you get doing it, you know, the nerves, everything going into one, and all that energy you put out, so the people can feel it when you're out there performing and fucking singing and rapping and the whole thing. Like that's one of the most exhilarating things, man, especially when you hear that loud applause afterwards and people are all stoked. It's like, hell yeah, people were paying attention.
Yeah, man, no doubt. You know, I played football for a lot of years, man.
Yeah.
And I used to get it was a rush like no other playing football.
Yeah.
Right? And ever since I left, you know, football, man, ever since I stopped playing, you know, I've always missed that rush, man. And doing this right here for me, it brings me, it's a different type of rush, but it brings me that rush, man.
Yeah.
That sense of like, yeah, this is awesome, man. This is living, you know, this is, you know, and, but no, I appreciate that, man, because, you know, that's why you do it, man, because it's you love it, man. It's plain and simple. You freaking love it, so it's always interesting to get different artists takes on that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, how do you get yourself into that zone? You know, what do you do? And what do you get yourself into a particular? Like, what do you do to kind of get yourself going and get into that zone of all right, here we go. You know, it's on. Is there anything that you kind of like, you listen to a certain type of music, or do you meditate or anything like that, bro, before your performance to get you there? or even before you record in the studio, bro, to get the to get that.
They call it flow, like getting in the flow state of mind. I read a book about this. It was actually one of the coolest books that I read because it's really helped me determine, like, okay, I got a big interview coming up. I'm gonna make sure I get on the bike today so I can sweat it out, get all the air and the blood flowing, and so I'm gonna be at my best. Or like, okay, I'm working on this song. I might just take a walk with my dog, maybe 3-mile walk, not burn myself out completely so I'm not exhausted, but still have the juices flowing. So when I'm in the studio or I'm writing, it's just, you know what I mean? Like,
absolutely, bro.
I try to gauge, like, depending on what I'm going into, like for the show but then lately when it comes to shows, it's just pull up and let's fucking do it. Like, I'm excited. Like, okay, I'm excited.
It doesn't take much for you to get
it doesn't
flip that switch.
As soon as I look at the DJ and I know Mike, as soon as I hear that music, especially because I really like opening up my concerts with Tell Me, and as soon as from the stars. And you're making love to me. When that kicks in, it's just like,
let's go.
And that's just all I need, man.
Hell yeah, man. I love that, bro. I love that, man. Gosh, man. It's again, man. That's such a great song, man. Tell Me, and is this your first interview? I think you mentioned that.
Yeah, since the
drop,
since the video drop. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And it's been man. It's been an organic.
It's been all organic. Like, that's the thing. Like, and it really blew my mind.
You're like 10,000 views on YouTube, right?
I think it's got 8 right now.
Oh, 8.
It's
okay.
got 8.
Close.
But that just happened. Like, next thing I know, like the next day I put it out. It was my buddy. Shout out to DJ Stallion, my boy Stallion. I said he's like, when you gonna put the video out, Dylan? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't even have it yet. They told me it might take a week, and then, like, literally an hour later, I get a message from Herds with the link to get the video on Google Drive to download it.
Oh.
And I was like, I put it on my iMac on the big screen, and I was watching, and I hit it, and I was just like, I sat there and I watched the video, and I was just like, I was speechless. I didn't know what to say. I was so fucking blown away by the video. And and Stein's like, release it. It's fucking Memorial Day weekend. Release it. Everyone's on their phone. So I didn't do no fucking announcement that I was going to release it. I didn't do anything. I just fucking dropped it. And I used a couple keywords that I thought were important. Not like hashes, just, it'll ask you when you're uploading on YouTube, the keywords you want to use. And I just used the ones that made sense. And I think it got like maybe 75, 100 views from when I released it. But then when I woke up in the morning, that's when I was like, holy fuck, it just jumped from like 1,000 views. Like, what the fuck happened? Overnight. And then it was just consistent, 1,000 or more views a day. So I went on my YouTube, on the Creator Studio to check out the analytics. And I've been getting a lot better with reading analytics and what they mean in the data. And it said like it was a suggested video, and it was being suggested after some really big videos, and it was just like, holy shit.
Very cool, man.
And that was it just happened. I don't know. I didn't pay for no promo. I wasn't planning on paying for any promo, but it just, thank you, YouTube, for showing me some love.
Absolutely, man. And rightfully so, man. It's a great song. It's a great video. Shout out to Mario and Hertz Media. I mean, that guy's, everything he touches turns to gold,
Yeah.
Again, man, congratulations on that success, man. And it's been it's great to see that, man, because I'm seeing it like unfold, with everybody else, and again, it's the organic growth, it's word of mouth, and it's just, that's great, man. That's great. And
when I was in Ontario, there were people that I met that introduced themselves to me because they saw the video. Like I saw your video.
Oh, very
cool.
Like
people that came up to me like, dude, I saw your video. It was dope. Like, wow, this video really got out. Like, people saw it. And I just want to say, like, to everyone, you know, the lowrider scene, the Chicano culture, East LA, and everywhere that's just been showing love. I really appreciate it. You know, I've worked hard for this, and you know, I'm just doing my best to put out really good music, and you know, I try not to I I don't I think what changed, especially with my writing and music, I stopped coming in with the attitude of what I thought everyone else would want, what people would want to hear. I just
Oh,
started making songs that I would want to listen to in the car.
gotcha, man.
And once I changed that mentality, as opposed to thinking, oh, these people are just gonna love this song. No, I just stopped thinking. I just started thinking of myself in mind, what I would want to hear, and I think that really elevated my songwriting, because it took the pressure off trying to think what I thought everyone else would like, you
Yeah.
know, and just focusing on what I would want to hear myself.
That's key right there, man. That's key. Because yeah, I think a lot of us, you know, we get caught up in that. You know what? I mean, it's great to when you create content. You know, you know, you're conscious of what's in it for them, right? What's in it for what is the audience going to get out of this, right? But I mean, you bring up an interesting point. You know, I mean, you got to do it for yourself first, I think, right? Not selfishly, but as a way of you know, connecting first, you know, connecting with your music first before it goes to the masses. I think that's an interesting thing right there, man. You know, because yeah, when I create content, whatever it is, in the past I used to be like big time, like thinking, oh, okay, is this gonna look cool? Is this gonna be appealing? Or, you know, what are they gonna think? You know, but yeah, that's a great point, man. You know,
And that song, Tell Me, um, Money Monet was more important than Tell Me at the time. Like, or I would have worked on Tell Me first when I was out there in the desert.
mm-hmm.
And I didn't show Tell Me to too many people. Like, it wasn't like, it's funny, like I didn't think it was the best song. I didn't think from what I was releasing, I didn't think it, but you never know what the best song is until what the people respond.
That's interesting.
You know, I thought, you know, Money Monet, yeah, it was on the radio and people gravitated towards it, or like It's a Vibe, but Tell Me, it wasn't the song that I was planning to have as much success as it has so far. It wasn't.
That's interesting.
I wasn't like, oh shit, I got Tell Me, I'm banking on this one. That was going to be the last single that I released before I dropped the album. You know, it just happened. It's just happened.
How do you feel about that, man? Like, I mean, obviously you're not complaining, but
No,
but that's a trip. Probably that happens, right?
Yeah, I mean, I have all my I'm banking on It Survive. I'm banking on these ones, and they all did good. But it's like the song that I second. I mean, I kind of second guess it, because the people that I did show it to, I asked them, "Do you like this one?" And I made some changes before I decided to release it. Like I beefed up the first chorus, like going into it. Like, it didn't sound always like that. I just was like, okay, we're finally gonna release this one. But then it was Miss Mamacita's reaction when and shout out to her. It was her reaction, because she had called me and she's like, I'll let you perform only if you perform the song Tell Me. And I'm like, and I was thinking the whole time she was talking about a different song, and then I'm wait, it didn't register. Wait, Tell Me? You're talking about Tell Me, that one? That song is fucking dope. I'm gonna let you perform it only if you perform that song. And Tell Me, really? Okay.
Wow.
You know, and then that's, you know, coming, because nobody had really heard it. I didn't share it with anybody. It wasn't the one that I was banking on.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt, man. Yeah, in a smaller sample size, man. You know, I'll post a video on I do reels on Instagram.
Yeah.
Right. Sometimes I'll post. There's been those where I post not thinking, okay, I'm feeling like it's not gonna do too well or with views.
Yeah.
And I'm real high on this other one over here. Oh, this one's funny. This one's gonna do it. This one's right, and it ends up being this other one.
Yeah.
Like, totally unexpectedly, man. It's just an interesting phenomenon or dynamic, right? That happens there. You just got to put the content out, right? You just got to be consistent.
It's what did I hear? You don't decide the hit record, the people do. You know.
Yeah, man.
And I really like, songwriting's always been been a big thing to me. Like, just, you know, I like songwriting, like singer songwriters. Like Neil Young is one of my favorite artists to listen to. You
Oh
know,
man.
you know, like people, the art of writing good songs. You know, like really good songs that resonate, because those are the songs that last forever. You know,
Absolutely.
and that you can listen that like Neil Young, like he was popular back in the day. He's still just as relevant now with the same songs from back in the day.
Absolutely, man.
You know, and like I think it was even in the Eagles documentary, where they're talking about their songwriting process, and they're talking, you know, it takes 300 songs to write one good one. You know.
I was watching that documentary, on Quincy Jones. If you haven't
Yeah,
seen
I've
that,
seen it.
you saw
I've
right
seen it.
where for a Thriller, I think he said they had hundreds of songs, man. Like shit, I don't know, at least 300-400 songs, and they narrowed it down to 12 songs for
Yeah.
Thriller, man. I mean, think about that, bro. I mean, just that process, because you know all of their what they did, it was amazing. I mean, you know, right? They're not gonna cut corners on stuff, but who knows? But to narrow it, I just thought that was an interesting process, man. How do you pick those 12 songs, man? That
Yeah.
I mean, you know, and it's a beautiful thing, man. I love all that, but behind the scenes stuff, man. You know, in production, whatever whether it's a movie, whether it's a song, whether it's a poem, you know, how the creative process behind the scenes, what goes into it, and how you create this masterpiece, right?
Yeah.
And it's just, I love it, man. I love it, man. You know, but you know what I mean, Dylan, you're just getting started, bro.
Yeah,
right? I feel like
really am just getting started. I always tell myself, like from each new accomplishment, I always tell myself this is just the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, like I'm hard on myself about you know, I don't want to, you know, just because I'm you know, getting a little bit of success now, I don't want to get all big headed over it and turn, you know, like a big time rock star and all that. Like, no, I want to keep making great records, you know, and just that's what I enjoy doing, is making music and performing the music that I make. And you know, I'm not here ego tripping, you know, or thinking that entitlement or somebody owes me anything. I'm just trying to make great records for people.
I love it, man. I mean, you got the right mentality. I mean, you're humble, man. I think that's a beautiful approach, man. Because a lot of people, I shouldn't say a lot, but you see it, man. You know, someone gets a little bit of success, and then it's just like, you know, everybody's beneath them, and just blah blah blah. But nah, man. I like I said, man, I'm gonna continue to follow you, man. You know, as we wrap things up here, man, I play this little game. I started it a couple weeks ago with my homegirl Bonnie Blue 805.
Okay.
Shout out to Bonnie. And word association, man. And so I'll say a word, and you tell me the first thing that comes to mind.
Okay.
Man. All right. So here we go. Hawaii.
Peace.
Love.
Everything.
Music.
Makes me tick.
Hard work.
Necessary.
Family.
Everything.
The future.
It's here.
Yeah, I love it, man. I love it. No, that's great, man. That's great, man. Dylan, man, I want to thank you for coming on, man.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Where before we go, man, please tell me. Tell me. Where and when is your next show? Or do you have one yet? Do you have anything scheduled?
Well, I'm waiting to lock this one down. I'm going to really hit them up tomorrow if they're going to move forward. It could possibly be July 2nd in Cathedral City at a dispensary.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I was contacted if I would, you know, do an event at their dispensary.
The desert just keeps pulling you, man.
The desert just keeps pulling me. That's July 2nd. Like I said, I don't know if that one's confirmed yet. And then what I'm really working on is for my birthday. My birthday's July 30th, and I'll probably be releasing my next single. I still haven't decided. I might drop my album, or I might just drop a single. But look out for an album release party slash birthday party.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting a little frustrated, a little frustrated with locking these events down because I want to do them in the 805. You know, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Because if it doesn't happen on my birthday, then it's meant for me to take time off and enjoy my birthday.
Bro, if you have one, let me know. I'll valet cars. I mean, whatever you need, bro.
There's a couple other things in the mix. I have a couple more interviews coming up. I'll actually be doing an interview on the RYM network, which is a channel on Roku.
Oh, nice.
Down at their in studio at their spot in Burbank.
Very nice.
I'll probably get dressed up in a suit. It's going to be a black and white interview that we're doing.
Very cool, man.
And yeah, just see what happens. I try not to get too far ahead, you know, like opportunities just come in every day. So
that's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah.
Congratulations, man. You deserve it, man. Absolutely, man. And you're an inspiration, bro. Your story, like I said, man, it's uplifting, and it's great to see that, you know, you going through that success, man. It motivates me, and you know, you're now like I tell all my guests. You're now an alum right here, Profile Pod. So we're familia.
Yeah.
And anything I can do to support you and
thank you
and show love, man. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. You know, I'm there, man. And so you tell us, man, where can we find you? Where can the people find your social media, websites, all that good stuff, bro?
You can get at me at Dylan Garcia Music, DYLAN like Bob Dylan. Dylan Garcia Music on Instagram. And you can find me on Facebook, Dylan Garcia Music. But the best thing to do is go to my Instagram and just click the link. All my links will pop up when you hit the link in my profile. And also make sure to check out my clothing line, thekoaladrive.com, thekoaladrive.com. I got a bunch of clothing with all my different logos. And shout out to Adam Santana, the guy who's been my graphic designer, has been rocking with me since 2008. He's the brains. I give him the ideas, and he's the brains behind all the artwork.
What's his name again? I'm so sorry.
Adam Santana.
Shout
Adam's World. Yeah.
I'm gonna check him out, man. I need a graphic designer.
Yeah, he does really great work. And just today's been a good day. You know, I got to go to the ocean, get to see big waves. The water was blue. It was a beautiful day. I'm out here hanging out with you. Had a great day during the day. And, you know, just if you have the opportunity to watch this or listen, just be happy that you're still alive. Be grateful that you're just breathing. And because you never know. You never know. Don't put things off till tomorrow, because you never know if tomorrow's guaranteed.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Puts things in perspective, man. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt, man. It's a great thing to be alive, man. Dylan, again, man, thank you so much, brother, for everything that you're doing. And you're always welcome back, brother.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely. We'll do it again, man. I can't wait to be at your next video shoot.
Yeah.
And hopefully you invite me, or
I'll have you
just to cover
but
the
you
event.
gotta come with the outfit. You'll be grilling burgers like we're at the fucking Aloha Bowl.
That's it, bro. That's it, man. Absolutely, bro. Shoot, I'll bring a lathe, the whole nine, bro. Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here with us. Dylan Garcia, man. Go check him out. He's doing his thing. If this conversation didn't inspire you, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man, because this man is living proof that you can do whatever you want to do in this life. You just got to work for it, man. You got to put your effort into it, and it's going to happen. It'll happen, man. So once again, my man, thank you so much for being here. The Profile Pod, I'm Double A, your host. Don't forget to follow, check out Henry's frames and photos. Henry's frames and posters. And check out Social Nostra. Check out DocTV33. We're on Roku. We're on all the major platforms. Whatever. Don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe on YouTube. Rate and review, Apple Podcasts, all of it. Go follow my man right here. Go check out Tell Me right now. We want to see the comments and tell us what you think, because I already know it's a slam dunk. So anyways, we'll see you soon, man. Thanks again, Dylan. I'm Double A. We'll see you guys. And always remember to take it easy.
Ooh.
Peace. Thanks, brother.